Here's a 12 by 12 inch oil painting that I've been working on, and I did a lot of short videos of the progress of it, works in progress. You want to check those out. But tonight I'm going to be varnishing it. So I use Artist Gloss Varnish by Winsor Newton. There's a few types of varnish out there. And remember, this is oil for oil paints. And this is the one I use. It dries quick. Some of them do not dry quick, but this one will. And I'm also going to use a fan brush. And I make sure that the bristles have been, do this a little bit because I use varnish with it. I exclusively save this just for varnishing. All right, now I'm going to get brave here. Pour a little bit on. You can see how nice that's going to look. Check it out. It's kind of the behind the scenes of the varnishing process. You have to make sure your painting is very dry. I'm just freehanding this, holding my camera, so sorry for the shakiness. I'll just try to get this all over. I go in all directions. I'll go right up to the edge, and then at the end I'll go around the whole canvas on the sides because there'll be runs for sure. I don't really care, it's just I don't want big blobs of running varnish everywhere. It's very important to check your canvas for dust, cat hair, anything before you start this. So I really eyeballed it really well. My hair is pulled back in elastic so no dust falls off of me. You never know, because you don't want like an eyelash or something stuck in it. But that's why we have to really look at the finished product while it's still wet. And if we see a hair, we just pull it off. Bristles from brushes. I use, it's a Bob Ross brush actually, and I've never lost a bristle yet. So add a bit more varnish. I like to pour a little bit on. I've done a lot of varnishing, so I kind of can guess, pretty good when I pour it onto my canvas, so I'm not afraid of it. And if I see it pooling, I'll go back over it, spread it around. Because this doesn't dry really quick. In 24 hours, it'll be dry to the touch, but not dry enough where I would, hand it over to a client and say, it's dry, And I put on 2 coats. So I'll give this probably 48 hours, and I'll do another coat easily. Go. Isn't that neat? I hope I didn't pour too much on. But I can always, take it off by just wiping the brush on a cloth. Kind of just wiping it off that way. Sorry about the shaky camera. First time I ever did this, I was in a panic. I was so scared, I didn't want to wreck my painting. But it's like, hey, that's pretty easy. So I have some excess varnish, so I'm just going to go like this. Ideally, I wouldn't have excess varnish, but I do. Because I'm holding the camera and it's kind of awkward. Okay, so I'm going to go this way now. I'm looking for pools of paint. And while this dries, I'm going to keep it in a room where the door is closed so my cats can't get on it. I have 2 cats and they are furry, Squeaky and Rascal. And there's fur everywhere. Especially when we get close to spring. Rascal's a Siberian cat with black smoke fur. He is furry. He's 18 pounds and still growing. So there's like a big fur dump around here every spring. Literally, Rascal will drop fur the size of like an SOS pad. I swear to God. You get up in the morning and it's like, what is that on the floor? Rascal will be there grinning. Yeah, they'll roughhouse and fur will go everywhere. It's hilarious. But I don't want cat hair on my paintings. And I know there is some cat fur. There's no way, like there's not going to be in the gloss. But I've seen cat fur, like a little fine strand within like, I don't know, here. Well, there isn't on this one. And that's because just through the air, I mean, their fur is, you know, it's not very friendly when you oil paint. But I love them, so it's going to be just part of the game for me. All right. So I think my varnish is perfectly distributed. Like I said, I'm going to go both ways. As I'm going both ways, I'm also eyeballing fur dust here. And I'm looking in the sheen. Is there anything weird? Anything jarring? I don't think so. Looking pretty good. And there you have it, folks. Varnish painting. If you want to see this as it progressed, just check in my short videos. I have it from almost sketch to the last finishing touches.